what's going on? It's Amir at DreamStream.tv. So excited today at the home studio of production team Carvin and Ivan. They're giving one lucky person an opportunity to write a song with them, produce a song, and actually record it. This is amazing to give somebody from DreamStream this type of opportunity. So I'm getting ready to go meet them here now at their home studio. So follow me, we got going on.
Yo, what's up, man? What's poppin'?
It's good, man. My man Ivan right here. You guys can take some time out of your busy schedules to let us, come check you guys out, the home studio.
Man? How you feeling, man?
We better than Touch of Jazz. Like, everybody, there's no secret. Jeff is like the father of the modern Philly sound. And if they ever did like a family tree genealogy of like who's who in modern day Philadelphia music, you'll notice that every train has gone through Jeff's station. It was like the school of hard knocks, every man for themselves.
Like you get in where you fit in. So if I had to be the record carrier, I was doing that. If I had to be the janitor, I was doing that. If I rolled with Jeff and was a personal assistant and taking notes and collecting phone numbers and stopping, bodyguard, whatever position that needed to be filled, and that's what I was doing. It was a place where if you was creative, you was willing. It was always open for you to be creative, no matter who was in the room working.
I believe you have to figure out how you measure up against your peers and people that are better than you. So you definitely need a competitive environment to kind of like harness your own skills and elevate your game. Being around the Touch of Jazz, around people like Keith Pelser and Vidal Davis and Andre Harris, who are like, church musicians, allowed me to soak up a lot of that. Like, I wasn't a trained musician. I was sampling records and, doing hip hop beats.
The one thing that we used to make sure we could try to do for each other is a trip to Los Angeles. So the key was, if I did a record that was good enough to be mixed in Los Angeles, then I would go as the producer and mixing it. So instead of me going by myself, I'll be like, well, I'll give Ivan 50% of production so we can all go to LA. So we were all trying to get to LA together. Because when one would come back and be like, yo, you gotta go to LA, it was off the hook.
So we always make sure like everybody had a part of, like you say, everybody had a part of the record. The first record me and Carvin worked on together that really had commercial success was Just Friends by Musiq Soul Child. That was Musiq's first song ever, the one that really gave birth to that sound. We both realized our dreams were gonna happen, and I think I can speak for you on it was because the high that we felt when they said the song Just Friends was gonna be, at that time they thought it was gonna be the first single, because that was a Def Jam release and they had just signed Musiq. Being a hip hop head, Def Jam was like, yo, I wanna be on Def Jam, or I wanna work with Def Jam. I wanted a Def Jam jacket. It was such a Def Jam culture that it was like the epitome of making it. So when they were like, yo, he got signed to Def Jam, and this is gonna be the first single, blah, 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 and he gonna shoot a video. I was like, God. Our lives just changed.
So, that was big.
That was big.
Good morning.
Before we worked with Chris Brown, Mario, Faith Evans, Justin Timberlake, Raheem Devaughn, Jasmine Sullivan, Keisha Cole,
Sierra,
Tupac, Jaheim,
Mary J. Blige, Angie Stone. Our mission is to make sure we showcase the artists in the best possible light that they can be seen through their music. Not showcasing that we are the producers. The idea of a producer is to play the background to make the artist into the star, and not take the spotlight from the artist to say, yeah, that record is hot because it's produced by us. No, the record is hot because it's a great record. You got a great artist performing it, and the producers behind the scenes did their job. They made the artist look great. As long as you make great records, and for us to be 13 years on the top of the charts for 13 years, making great records and going unnoticed, works perfect. Because we can keep doing this, and we can keep cruising it, and we live in life, and that's what makes everything make sense for us. Me and Michael MacArthur was having a conversation about relationships. And Smurf was there. And so as the conversation went on, it was like, you know what? It's real simple. The problem is you got to shut down and be rebooted and reprogrammed in order to be, for every girl you get, she has to know how to reboot you and reprogram you to how she operates. And then it was like, yeah, you know, it's like teaching me how to love. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna write a song about that. This song's gonna be teaching me how to love. So it's like, yo, teach me how to love you so I can love you right. Because the way I was taught how to love is not the same way you understand love. So just show me what it is, and I can offer that. So that's kind of how the record came about.
It's very important for us to give back because we were given. You know, like we mentioned earlier, we learned at Jazzy Jeff's studio. And we learned for many years while he was footing the bill, and no placements were coming out of there. So we understand the importance of having a situation where you can learn and get groomed and harness your creativity to help prepare you for the next step. And that's how we kind of envisioned our collaboration with Renown TV. Like when we did a home cooking, we had producers and songwriters and artists that we brought in and we groomed and we helped fine tune whatever it is that we're trying to do just to help them improve their odds of landing a placement on a particular project. And
the Word of God says that the gift is in the giving. So in order to receive, you have to give. It's almost like a recycle bin. You can't receive nothing if your hand is closed. So if you get it and you hold on, then what could you receive? So the gift is in the giving. The more you give, the more you get back, and then it keeps reciprocating itself to the point that everybody can have and enjoy something that's great. Our mission is to make sure that we can give back the greatness that was given to us. Hey, how y'all doing? I'm Carvin.
This is Ivan, and we want y'all to log on to dreamstream.tv and upload your videos, your lyrics,
your production, whatever you got that
you're doing, you dancing, you're singing, you're rapping.
Just show us your talents, because we're here to give back and we want to see who we can help. And what we're going to do is throughout the weeks we're going to be checking the videos and checking in on you to see who's the hottest, and whoever's the hottest, we're going to get y'all in the studio with us.
3 weeks.
3 weeks?
From this point on, 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
That's the time y'all got.
3 weeks?
3 weeks.
Okay, 3 weeks.
Got to put the chords right on one. Can't be rushing like it's a race, you know what I'm saying? Take your time.